Alright, in true Wander's fashion, I did all the work, and now it's empty. I just wanted to let you guys know from the underside to take this grill out with the Celestion 4-ohm speaker in it. The Celestion G12E50 is what I got. You are going to have to take the speaker out, but before you take the speaker out, because you can only get the top 2 screws, you're going to release these 3 bottom screws from the underside, the 2 side screws from the outside. Then you'll need, I needed a screwdriver to just get it worked up because it was pretty snugged in there. It's got a channel it slides in. You slide it up, get the first 2 screws out of the back off the speaker, and then when you got to slide it up so you can get the other 2. And then you take the speaker out, and there's this little metal ridge on the top of it. 5 speakers. I put 3 back in because no need for 5 on something like this. So you got to take this little metal bar off to slide it fully out of this channel because it won't clear this lip. And then you got an empty box. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the box because I plan on putting it in a much prettier box. But first I got to figure out why these 2 knobs. I mean, they're broken right off, so I'm thinking they got broken off in the down position. But every time I plug in that badass amp, it just puts the treble and mids on 0. And I like all the mids. And if it gave me all the mids, I'd probably be fine. I don't need that much treble. But it doesn't have a presence knob to make up for any treble loss. I'm pretty sure presence is just an advanced highs. It's the highs of highs. And that's what we're doing. Making a box for this head, and I might even try and double whammy. I might try and configure this into it to see if I can get all the capabilities of a Podex tree. Get all the capabilities of a Podex tree in a 30-watt combo amp. Also, I'm trying to research into what makes, because here is, that's all your, literally there's one more chipboard, but that is all, that's all that's in there, guys. One little chipboard, and then behind this front plate is a chipboard for those buttons. So, really tiny stuff. Oh, put in a metal casing, so, but it's always grounded. Line 6 always has a metal casing so they can ground their stuff right to their casing. And then, that's cool. So when I built this wood box, I put a grounding screw in it. That gray one that's not on this side, that one sort of in the middle there, that one's a grounding screw. Yeah, that one with the hole next to it. And I'm hoping that screw is touching the grounding wire, and then I don't know. I probably don't have this properly grounded. I just figured it has to touch something metal other than itself, something metal that's isolated from the chipboard, and then preferably plugged in to the ground. But whatever, I'm just doing what I can with what I can at the time. This, and see what we can get. I might take it completely out of the housing because, I mean, I'm making these cool custom. This one's very crude, obviously. I didn't spend any time on it, but I'm making cool Line 6 custom wood casings, and I am monitoring how hot they get. Probably going to add a fan to them. They didn't include a fan, and they really don't need a fan, but keeping my chips cool might increase the longevity, or just be a fun, nifty thing and an excuse to put a little fan in there that has a little light and make my shit look high-tech. Okay. Time to finish what I'm doing, which is a lot. Okay, an extreme vanity in the wants to show you every little thing I do. You know, I'm going to record this. I'm not really going to care about the post editing. I'm just going to post it. Maybe I'll fast forward it so it's 3 seconds of me doing shit. And you get to see it all done fast. But this ain't nothing. I'm just doing little shit. I should just be recording the big shit. But basically, fun fact, 10 millimeter. Take all these little knob holders off. This plastic one looks like it's just gonna... Those always fucking come loose. Those are gonna come right off, and I'm taking them off. And then there's an Allen key. Walk all the way back to my bus. And I'll get the Allen key. So, in light of letting you guys see what I do, and how I work, and how I get shit done, you know, how I do, how I put that right, just look at that. Will you just fucking look at it? Just fucking, okay, so what I was saying, we'll see how I do. I've never done this before, but I have this tool. It's right here. I got this other tool. Whoa, there goes my drill bit. This is a shitty drill bit. Never buy the DeWalt drill bits. They are the shittiest drill bits ever. They'll fit super tight, and then you go to fucking turn the screw, they just fucking smush. These are shit. DeWalt drill bits suck. DeWalt drills, the exact opposite. I don't like buying not DeWalt tools. I will never buy a DeWalt drill again. I'll always buy DeWalt drills. I'll never buy DeWalt drill bits again is the problem. So, I don't feel like fucking around with some slow ratchet shit, so... I also don't feel like fucking my shit up, so I'm gonna... You see that? That's the slow setting. We got the fuck you in the ass setting, too! Oh. 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 I was hoping these weren't soldered on the chipboard. But they are soldered on the chipboard. All the potentiometers can be used for a lot of different things. Oh, so yeah, 10 millimeter take off those. It's best to take pictures, but I have a stoner's memory, so I only put half the screws on anyways, and I am smart enough to just make sure it works. And my memory's good enough to put all the screws that matter in. So, taking a picture when it's absolutely necessary, so for certain auto mechanics things, it's best just to take a picture, because why the fuck not? It's my recommendation is put all your little shit in a bucket, take pictures. The power's at 5%, so I'm gonna go get my charger. And keep recording down. One nifty thing I did get from, I'm pretty sure it was Ace Hardware, is this cool badass set of things that doesn't suck. DeWalt sucks, but this Do It brand made a badass set, and we're gonna need the 5/32 hex head to take off the 4 screws that will, and I do not need to do this. I need to do this very gently, because this is, the chip is, computer chip's right behind here. So put those right there. Basically, I'm decommissioning this whole bastard. But I wanted to see this would open up so I can show you the other little chip in here. And one little thing has to come off. But I don't have any pliers, and it's something that needs to be pinched. There we go. Just a little plastic nut on the phones and record out. I am placing everything in the bucket. So here's the front plate. Line 6 is my shit. I like line 6. Fuck 11 rack. Fuck Axe Effects. Just because. Fuck it. I don't want it. Too expensive. This does the fucking job. People fucking love it. Oh, it's affordable. It'll fucking do what you want it to do. Apparently stack effects pedals are good. And audio box interface. According to Rafa. Rafa is the man. Rafa's doing a guest solo on my fucking album. You don't know who Rafa is, and Rafa's gonna blow your mind. Jumpa Trucci ain't got shit on Rafa. Or Rafa plays as good, but he's only 22. Hey, Rafa, solo on my shit so I can get your solo. He'll tab that shit out if you pay him a little extra. Motherfucking Rafa is a motherfucking shit. He's from Mexico. Don't you think that's cool? Alright. Basically the gist of the button chip. I knew it'd be small. It's literally just that microscopic chip, and it has this thing. Those little black things are really important for pressing the buttons, which the buttons are flat. Ooh. They're flat little pieces on a chip, so this rubber thing is extremely important, and the pieces, the little black pieces that go with that rubber are very important. So keep that all together. I don't think they just pop out. No, that it's all one unit, so they won't fall out. These are those black things I was talking about there. It's apparently a part of it, so that's easy. You can do all sorts of shit with that. But obviously, computer chip. Be careful. Duh. All right, go charge my battery, and we're gonna take all this shit apart and put it in something else. Y'all, Florida talk for you. I'm a Florida, Michigan man. Or a Michigan, Florida man. Born in Michigan, moved when I was 10. Down to Florida, then back again. When I was 20. Until I was 23. And then I moved back to Florida for 2 years. And now I've been back in Michigan for almost 2 years. It's been a fucking bounty trial, and I've even been to Berkeley College of School music, but you couldn't tell from the way I'm singing out of key. My dog is looking at me, but I can hit a nice pitch every now and then. Ooh. All right, so let's see. All right, yeah, I drilled out. We got all our knobs here. There's 2 knobs here that are supposed to be just as long as those other knobs. See, they're all long, and right here there's 2 knobs that are broken off. I drilled out the center and turned them all the way up. I drilled out the center with the intention to put a screw in there so that I could turn it. Halfway through drilling them out, they just started turning on their own. I'm hoping they're working, or I just disconnected them from the actual thing that turns them. So we'll find out. I got it all plugged in and tested. One thing to definitely do is take a picture of all the inside wires. There's a big transformer in there. Just take a picture of all that stuff, because it's very important how that goes back together if you're going to do some modifications to it or whatnot. Alright, and here you have the Line 6 Spider 2 30-watt combo amp, all decommissioned. So we got the buttons chip, we have the chip with all the potentiometers and amp modeling. I think a lot of it's in that chip right there. Then speaker wires, fuse right there, cable, transformer, speaker, metal housing with switch, cabinet, obviously the box of random shit, and you can't forget your button selector with the 2 random things. So that is the Line 6 combo amp exploded vision. Here is a crossover I might fuck with to add more speakers and segregate where the tones are going. Oh, and here's the, obviously, plate. Alright, my girlfriend's yelling at me. Fucking in the garage too long. Gotta go get some dog food for him and his brother and sister. Or friends, whatever you want to call them. Come on, Jace. Good boy, come on.